I'm going to tell you about 10th District Court and what they're doing to my daughter right now. First of all, what they did to me was deny me the right to be safe and secure in my own person, knowing that my ex-husband, William Asher, known as a musician at the Arts Repertory Theater in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, who extorted me and exploited me, as well as he married me under a false name many years ago. We were on Inside Edition. We were on the Sally Jesse Raphael show where we actually got remarried because the state trooper, Detective John Scarenza from Troop F in New Hampshire, Twin Mountain area, had told me that if I didn't remarry him, they were going to charge me with conspiracy to a crime that I had no fucking clue about, which was bigamy. Because the motherfucker, William Asher, who is still in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, he works for the police, he works for the government, he works for the state, and he plays little flute toots for them as well. Probably pee-pee puffs them too. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, he imported a guy from Poland that he met online and married him and got him a social security number that he was exploiting. And again, I can't even get a copy of my fucking social security card, and I am an American citizen. Wish the fuck I wasn't. And I hope to God in the end that nobody is, because England needs to take over. Now, psychology and psychiatry and the abuse of it by police and politicians is a fucking tort to suppress information against them. And when I tell you that, let's just give an example. 11 Peach Street, Exeter, New Hampshire. There was a call there September 30th, and the police were told, and it's on body cam, dash cam, webcam, whatever fucking cams they had on and in the surrounding area of neighbors. They were told that there were not to be charges. It was a medical condition and concern, and they needed a doctor. The fact is, the police turned around and said, nope, it's too late, and they went and made an arrest. Nay. No. They charged 3 fucking domestic violence charges against a medically declining now defendant, claiming the victim, aka plaintiff, okay, and just totally null and void his complete concern and statement that he did not want charges. He needed her to receive medical treatment was his concern. So that's led to the plaintiff, who is already in a medical situation and has been and just talked to the police in full effort to report the sex trafficking that was happening by police and politicians, as well as school officials, doctors, and counselors from Northeast Kingdom, Vermont, straight down to Florida and in between. Now, when I tell you that, Border Patrol agents, Homeland Security, detectives from state police, the FBI, Christopher Wray gave me a case number October 4th, 2023, and that is recited by memory 992-489-BS. Now, I don't even remember my current fucking phone number. So if it wasn't the fact that that was an important situation to me, why the fuck would I remember it like I did? It's burned into my brain. Now I'm going to tell you. Putting the situation as it is, the victim, which doesn't want to be a victim and has made it very clear, now is victimized again, has to lose work, has to go to the police in person, has to go to the court in person, can't help the defendant the girlfriend of him. They can't do anything. I can't do anything because it would be third party. The girl can't have her clothes, she can't have her food, she can't have anything, and in fact, all of this being a setup and goes straight back to Guildhall, Vermont, Vincent Aluzzi, the malicious, frothing at the mouth motherfucking state's attorney that should have been recused and should have been imprisoned many years ago. So anybody in Vermont that's hearing this, you need to know, if you've been a victim of Vincent Aluzzi, it's time to come forward. Abolish the government and imprison Vincent Aluzzi for all the malicious wrongdoings, wrong convictions, the locking up in psychiatric wards. If you go to the Essex County Guildhall, Vermont courthouse and ask for a copy of all the plaintiffs and all the complaints, as well as the defendants. Get those defendants' names and dates and get an account of how many have been locked up in psychiatric wards by Vince Naluzzi to fucking silence them about situations when it comes to rapes, drugs, and other situations like arsons, murders, and disappearances. Don't you forget, my daughter is the one that was missing. Many times I found her because these fucking police are involved in hiding her for the politicians that are involved in trafficking my family and destroying